loves, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, hello, my name is Loey.
And I'm Hailey.
So if you guys don't know my best friend and soul sister, Hailey Reese, she is here visiting me this week from Ontario, Canada, right? Did I get that right?
It's Ontario, yeah.
Okay, good.
Canada is not how we pronounce it.
Okay, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. It's fine. Yeah. So today we decided to do a get ready with us, where we did like our everyday makeup routine for you guys. This is pretty much our everyday looks. Maybe a few things are changed, like some colors or here and there. Just a few things are different, but for the most part, this is how we look on a daily basis.
This is how we get ready to film, and so many of you guys have been asking me for so long to film an everyday makeup routine, so I figured who better to do it with than the beauty guru herself.
The beauty guru of the friend group. I am so excited, and I'm so excited to be doing this with you. We just really hung out, drank some coffee and some tea, and just did our makeup.
Had fun.
We had so much fun, so if you guys want to see it, then just keep watching. So here we are, naked faced, and we are gonna get ready on camera for you guys. This is Hailey's first ever beauty video. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. Also, my voice is super lost because I got sick on this trip.
We are gonna pretty much do our everyday makeup routines in this. Do you not wear moisturizer or anything?
I do, I wear a little bit of moisturizer.
So do you do it like right before your makeup? Because for me, I wear so much skincare, like it has to sink in for like 5 minutes before I ever start getting ready.
So I just like to really go in and like remove everything, because I do it in the shower, but you know there's always like little things stuck.
That's smart.
And nothing looks worse than like makeup on top of makeup,
right?
In my personal opinion.
Your skin looks so good, it's insane. Like your skin is so freaking pretty. It's absolutely unreal. I've been breaking out a lot recently, so I've got a few active breakouts, so my hands are really clean when we're doing this. While she's doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and prime. We can't do every step in sync with each other because she does not take nearly as long as I do to get ready. I mean, I would say you get ready maybe 20 minutes and I take at least 40.
And like,
big mood, Andrew.
And normally it's me like pushing it to
it's like her like, so Loey, what did you do today? Like trying to like make sure that I don't think she's like waiting on me.
So I'm just using a collagen and elastin cream.
Where did you get that from?
I ordered it on Amazon. It's really tiny.
You like it?
You know, it's supposed to be a night cream. I find that when I put it on earlier in the day, it just kind of like adds a little bit of life to my skin.
Oh man, I love that. I wear, my skincare routine is insane. I need to drop a skincare routine, but my skin is so sensitive. I have used the same products for a while, but I use like a serum, 2 different moisturizers, an eye cream. It's ridiculous. I'm insane. I'm literally insane. Also, Hailey, I don't know what it is, but there's like stuff moving around in the background of this. We should kind of talk about like, not all the paranormal experiences we've had, because that's going to come up in our videos, obviously, but like we've had some weird experiences in this apartment. Like today, that is so funny. I was like, is that a ghost pulling it up? I dropped my towel on top of her drink.
My drink straw was straight up, and it was like this. And I was like, where's my drink?
That was so funny. That is literally so funny. I always have to have a towel in my lap when I get ready because I'm so messy. It's unreal. Should we ask on Twitter for questions, you think, Hailey?
Sure. Do
you want to do that while I start my foundation? Because again, I take so long.
One thing I want to say is so many people don't believe me, but I literally only use Dove soap to wash my face.
That is nuts.
I don't have like a skincare
regimen. A bar soap?
Yeah, unscented. So there's no like perfumes in it. I have really sensitive skin. I find Dove soap works. So many people have told me that they think I'm lying because there's no way that that would work, but it does.
Listen, different strokes for different folks. And is that sexual, you think?
I think it's supposed to be.
Oh, cool. I know that I'm someone with super finicky skin, and it does require a lot to like make sure that I don't break out like crazy, but then other people, like your skin just may not like that much. That's why skincare is so personal, you know? While she asks for questions that we can answer, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my foundation. I was thinking about trying out a new foundation in this, but I decided I really genuinely want it to be like my everyday routine, like with my everyday products. So I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Remarkable in the shade 14. I recently starred using 14 because I think it's a slightly better match than the one I was using.
To wet this?
Hailey was about to spray her beauty blender with a makeup brush cleaner.
Why did you put it on?
Because every day that I do my foundation, I don't like to wash my brushes every day, but especially like my foundation brush that touches my like bare skin, I like it to be clean. So I just do like, it's just from Sephora. I didn't even think
and then
to
you
show
rubbed it here.
It's just like, yeah, and then I just like clean it off. It's just a little daily brush cleanser.
Hashtag not a beauty guru.
Big mood sis.
I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Mont Blanc. And I really like it, so that's why I use it.
We went to an event where they like color matched us there. Speaking of color matching, none of the Marc Jacobs foundations match me perfectly, and it really sucks. But I kind of just do what I can. Like, you can tell it's a little bit too yellowy, like, but once I have on powder and everything, it's totally fine. Like, it never looks odd to me. Lately, I've been getting this like rash on my neck though, so it's really obvious it's not the right color. Anyways, I love these two little eyelash extensions hanging on for dear life. They have been hanging on for
They are sisters staying.
They are sisters staying. Sisters set. Okay, bye. See you guys later. Also, we're using natural lighting for this because this is gonna be the most chill video ever. This is just for you guys who actually like us. Should we do ASMR noises, you think?
What's your favorite noise?
My favorite noise is the sound of hair brushing.
I like when this girl GB that I watch goes.
Oh
Something
my
like
god, I love her. GB ASMR, I really love her. I think she did a video where the entire like 40-minute video was just her going shh.
Yeah.
And it like, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna watch this every day for the rest of my life. Andrew's looking at us like we are crazy
I
people.
don't get it. I feel like people are lying when they say they love it that much.
Really?
I love
It's a sensation that you get.
I love the sound of nails
Oh.
on like when they pick like the object up and like tap their nails on it. That
Big mood. I'm doing my concealer really quick. I used to do
You
that
do it first. I do it like after I've done my eyes.
Wait, really? That's probably smart though. See,
But I'm not a beauty guru, so.
no, the thing that I do is I do my concealer first and then I set it with powder and I leave a lot of excess powder so that I can just wipe away any fallout.
Smart.
I use the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. I've been using this for like 4 years. It's ridiculous. And I'm using Tarte Shape Tape right now.
My
the color Light
favorite
Neutral.
concealer.
I know, we gotta get you some before you go back to Canada.
So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I don't use anything other than it. I just love it so much.
A queen. What shade do you use?
I think it's taupe.
Oh, me too.
Taupe.
Me too. Your brows are a little bit warmer than mine, like naturally, I've noticed though. Like you have like kind of like warmer undertones
And
to
my
your
brows
hair.
are so much darker than my hair.
Yeah.
Like my real roots, like.
Yeah. I didn't think you were a natural blonde, but like your hair is like
I am
so
a natural
pretty.
blonde. Yeah, I was born blonde.
That's nuts. Can't relate.
Really? You weren't born blonde?
No, I mean, you know what's crazy is the other day I was at a salon and the woman was like, you're technically like a really dark blonde. Like you're technically not a brunette. But when my hair is all my natural color, it looks pretty dark. It looks like a light brown, you know what I mean? But when my hair is mostly blonde, my roots tend to look like a really dark blonde. So they also tend to like lighten in the sun.
Oh, my hair will go bleach blonde if I spend a week in the sun.
Really?
Yep, my roots like blonde, like the
Oh,
color
I
of my
love
hair.
that. I love that. Andrew's hair looks really cool right now because his hair does that too.
Thanks.
We're just blending in well, I'm just blending in like concealer. Haley's doing her brows. Andrew, do you have any questions pulled up?
Yes, actually there are some really good ones.
Okay. What the heck was that?
Just the ghosties.
Big mood.
Andrew, today we thought that you were walking around.
Yeah, we were gonna
but it
tell
was
you
not.
that.
You were sound asleep when we went
You were
looking for
dead
you.
asleep. We were like, why does he keep opening and closing the bathroom door? And we were like, why would you close the bathroom door when you're in that room like alone? Like, why would you like
I hate that.
go pee and then close the door? When you went to
It
go
was
pee,
in
did you
there.
close the door behind you?
Hard.
No.
It was
I'm
like a
talking like
slam.
slammed.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a slam.
And like it didn't wake you up because like we went and checked on you and you were dead.
I hate that.
So you're gonna sleep
swear.
with us tonight?
Probably. I
Okay.
tried to go in the other room, but I guess not anymore.
Big mood, sis.
You know, when I was a kid, I did not like to sleep by myself because I saw ghosts all the time. So I used to go to try to sleep with my mom, but eventually she's like, you have to grow up, like you can't sleep
Yeah.
in here. So I used to camp out at the end of her bed with like my blanket and pillow.
stop.
She would wake up and find me sleeping there because I was too scared to sleep by myself.
I did that,
so
but I didn't see
cute.
ghosts. I was just a chicken.
You were just scared?
Big mood. Sometimes I do cream contour and I will show you the products that I use when I do it, but today I'm not going to. Sometimes it's just like not worth the extra effort. Oh, should I though? This is like, so here's the thing. The difference between when I use cream contour and when I don't is that usually on days that I do cream contour, it is a filming day, which today is, but I kind of want this to be more of like my real everyday, like when you see me in Instagram photos and stuff like that, this is what I'm wearing. So if my contour looks more extreme, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably wearing the Anastasia Stick Foundation in the shade Fawn, and I'll just like chisel everything out. I'll go here, I'll do this, I'll go under the jaw, and then I will tap on the parts of my face, the outer parts of my face. I'll touch like here and like really high up here. I'll go like right under the chin.
I'm like trying to learn too. Like you guys are watching, trying to learn. I'm here like,
I'm gonna do it anyways. I thought I wasn't going to, but
love the look of a cream contour. But let me just say, like, because I'm so pale, like guys, sometimes porcelain is too dark for me.
Yeah.
I am so pale that I'm afraid it looks like mud.
So I really like this one because it's super cool toned. You should let me do a cream contour on you one of these days. Like I want to do it to you and like see what you think. Because it took me a really long time, like, and I'm talking like years. I really only feel like I mastered it, and I didn't really master it because I still do it differently every time. Within the last 6 months. I never used to do cream contour, I would only do powder. But, so I do Fawn from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did that whole spiel about how I'm not gonna do cream contour, but now I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty in the shade Cocoa. And what I'm gonna do, and this is just cause I like more warmth than this. I don't like my makeup to be really cool tone. I'll just go like right out here. There's a little bit on the forehead.
Oh wow, like you can really see the difference.
Yeah, so like you can really tell the difference. It's mostly the difference in tone. Like I like a warmer tone, and then I'm like shaking from all the caffeine. I'll really go right here. And like, you guys, my double chin is where I get crazy. Some people really hate it, but I really think it makes a difference, so that's okay.
If I did this, I would look like I escaped the clown circus.
Oh, big mood. Sister, escape the night.
So just very quickly while she does this, I'm going to put from the Tarte's Pro To Go palette, the shade Drive, just all over my lid, okay? It's this. Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, you're a beauty guru.
It's this
with
one
your fancy nails and
right
all.
Here. Wait, my face looks ugly. Let's try that again. It's this one right here.
Okay, I have a good question.
Love it. Oh, what's the question?
Okay, to start this one off, well, I guess to start the questions off, this is a good one considering
Do
everything
you mind
that
if I
happened this
borrow a
week.
wipe? I went a little bit overboard on the cream contour, just down here.
Okay,
Go ahead.
to start the questions off, I think this is a good one considering everything that happened this week. Has there ever been a time when you guys were filming a video that you contemplated whether it was too dark to post?
Yeah.
Like the content was too dark?
Yeah.
Yes, this most recent one, when we were filming it, I really the entire time I was like, I don't even think this is gonna go on the internet. And I mean, I think that it's crazy because I think so many people must think that we're making half of this up, but then I feel like you finally got to see it this week, Andrew.
So yeah, I have a question for you, Andrew.
Yeah.
Did you think that Loey and I were dramatic for views in our videos until you came and saw us together?
Okay, so basically...
Yes, is the answer apparently.
No. Okay, here's the thing. Let me just say this quick. So, basically...
What was that, your knee?
Your
my
whole body.
ankle.
Sister snapped.
Sister
Did I think it was
snap!
so dramatic? So you know the things that happened with me, I have a video on it. Like I saw my grandpa, I saw him in person.
Right.
I took a Polaroid, he showed up in that. So I definitely believed it, but ever since then I kind of asked him, you know, to stop like showing up. And meant it in a nice way. Like I always want him around me, but I asked him to stop like showing up because it scared me. So I've always believed this stuff. It's just been so long. You know, it's been like 20 years maybe. So it's been like so long that like I just didn't know anymore. Like I was like, you know, is it still real? I don't know.
I
But
thought you were giving me back tickles. I'm about to live my whole life.
and then, you know, it always like rises the question like, are they telling the truth? Whatever. But after spending time with you guys,
It changed?
oh yeah, I mean the stuff that happened while we were filming that was absolutely ridiculous. Like it upset me. I felt sick after. Like I genuinely felt sick after.
But the thing was that circumstance, you know, when we went to the Hollywood Roosevelt, a large chunk of what happened at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, we never told on the internet.
I was scared for like a week after that.
Right. We both were really freaked out. That was really hard. But this most recent video, it had nothing to do with a ghost situation. It has everything to do with a real life person that we encountered while I'm covering my eyes.
Excuse me, and a ghost warning us about it.
Yeah, so we're really excited to like, we're gonna wrap up that video series today because at the time we couldn't really process it and we have theories and they are super dark. So, I mean, yes, we've debated that, but at the same time, like I feel like you guys, you wouldn't be watching our content if you weren't at least interested in the paranormal. And I've stopped caring if people believe me or not, because like, what can I do? You know what I mean? Like, how can I convince you that I'm not crazy, I'm not like seeing things, but also that you should believe me? You don't have to believe anything. It's just what we experience.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You sound like a frog.
100%. I personally had a really scary experience. I don't know if you saw my video. I saw Dear David at 3 a.m.
That was, you FaceTimed me right after that.
And it was like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I called Loey because I was panicking. Do I think it was really Dear David? No. Do I think it was a demon taking the form of Dear David? Yes.
Yeah.
And while I was filming that video,
I'm gonna set my concealer.
while I was filming that video, a lot of things were happening in my house that I wasn't even talking about. I was terrified. And after, I contemplated if I should have even spoke about it, because I was so scared that I just like enabled whatever was there to, yeah. So that really scared me that time. I was like, do I post this? Do I not?
I feel that.
And also when I talked about the exorcism of Emily Rose and that true story behind it, I listened to some of her possessed tapes.
I was too freaking scared to, dude. Because, you know, I did a video a while ago where I did top 5 like exorcisms of all time, and her story, whatever her name was, I don't remember.
Annalise Michelle.
Annalise, it was it Michelle?
Yeah, it was.
That's so
I pronounced
pretty.
it
I said
Mitchell.
I said Michael.
I said Mitchell.
Oops.
And it was pronounced Michelle.
Well, oh, by the way, I'm setting my concealer. I always do it with a beauty blender just to kind of get a little bit of a bake, but I don't do anything crazy. And I always use the Peach Perfect powder. Do you taste it in the air?
Yeah, I'm also using peach right now though too.
Wait, did I give that to you?
You did. And I'm using the highlight of it as like my...
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Your eyeshadow is so like bronzy lately. I love it.
You know, I really like the bronze feel because I have green eyes.
Yeah.
So I've been feeling that lately. Ever since I had lash extensions, I stopped using eyeliner. And when I use eyeliner, I used to do more of a smoky look. But now I feel like I don't do that anymore just because I don't use eyeliner.
I set everything with translucent powder, even the bronzer. Like, I feel like I could get away with just this. Like, see how natural that looks after you set it?
Yeah, I can't get over it.
I love that, but I always top it with powder.
Oh, I love
just because I'm so extra. But no, I know we both have had videos where we really contemplated not posting them because they were scary.
What influenced you guys to start your YouTube channels?
Ooh, Hailey, I feel like I really want to hear your answer first.
So I don't know if like you guys know this, they obviously do. I started out in music, and I was kind of moving forward towards a career in that until my lung collapsed.
She underplays it. She had a career in music.
Yeah.
Like, she had a thriving career in music, and she's an
People are
incredible
gonna be like, how come
musician.
I never heard of her? But you know, I was working really hard at it. That was my lifelong goal. And when my lung collapsed, I kind of lost everything.
Yeah.
And I was in a really low mental state of mind, and I just felt like so creatively suppressed.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't creating because I couldn't sing because my lung hurt and all of that, which now I can sing again, thank goodness. But
I've heard her upcoming music, you guys, and it's so good. I was literally jamming out, like, you have to release this. This is like the summer bop. And like, I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off. She is so talented and so incredible, but it's crazy how you literally came to YouTube, right? Because you had like nothing else going on.
I had nothing else going on, and I was so, like I said, creatively suppressed, and I'm somebody who can't sit still. Like, I can't not work. So I was nannying, you know, I was hustling, trying to make money. And I didn't even think of YouTube as a career, to be honest with you, all my life. I knew people could make money at it. I knew people could do it, but I just needed something to create.
Yeah.
I needed to like put energy into something again. And so I started YouTube. Ironically enough, I started it with the idea of like storytelling.
Yeah.
But I never thought I would talk about ghosts.
Hailey has told me so many times that if you could have told past Hailey she would be on the internet talking about ghosts, she never would have believed you, even though I know you've always had ghost experiences.
Oh yeah,
and it just wasn't her dream, you know what I mean?
It's not even just that is a big part of it, but my mom used to tell me when I would talk about like our haunted house, like, don't go to school and tell kids about this, they're gonna think you're crazy, like not everyone believes, because my mom isn't a skeptic, but she hasn't had as many experiences as my grandma and I have. So I just always felt like that's just not something you go talking about, especially on the internet.
To me? Like, that is so nuts that like you felt like, I mean, and Hailey is so like in touch with the paranormal. And by the way, you guys, I always like clean up my hairline because now that I have darker roots, I feel like you can always tell when I like miss basically. And I always get so much hair or makeup in my hair because I blend like a maniac. By the way, this bronzer that I use, it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronze. I don't use anything else anymore. For my for this contour, sometimes, especially on filming days, I'll go in and take some Too Faced Chocolate Soleil and I will like really chisel out certain features. But for the most part, like Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, if I could just do like foundation and bronzer on a daily basis, I would be happy.
What motivated you to start your YouTube channel?
No, I was gushing about Hailey, dum-dum. Oh. So Hailey is like, I remember like you told me a story about like someone in your life running around your like home screaming, Hailey made 70 cents. YouTube owes Hailey 70 cents.
You can say it's my boyfriend.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna.
So proud of me, you guys.
A little lash, by the way. That
I know, I can see it.
Big mood.
He was so proud of me because I had made 70 cents from AdSense. And I remember when I made my first $2, I texted my mom and said, YouTube can buy me a coffee.
Yeah.
And I was so excited over it, even though you don't get it until you make 100. Like, I was shocked that I had made 70 cents, but like even bigger was like my boyfriend was so proud.
No, and he's like her biggest supporter. You are so lucky to have someone like that in your life. But no, like I think it's so cool, and I think that what really sets Hailey apart from other people is a lot of people use YouTube as a launching point, and they'll use it with like ulterior motives, like motives to get into traditional media, motives to make a ton of money. And Hailey's intentions were so pure and so wholesome, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, you did this because you wanted to talk and share. And I mean, what's so cool is that was literally my thing too.
Really? I never asked you this.
Yeah, I moved to Kansas in the middle of nowhere, and I was very lonely and I had no friends. And I had always wanted to do YouTube. I had a channel previously that I just eventually like dumped. It was called The Beauty Lowdown, if you guys have ever heard of it.
I didn't know this either.
I deleted I put most of the videos on private. I'll show you some of my like videos. I really want to do like a video reacting. You and I should do that. Reacting to my first videos. You would cringe. Like, your butthole would sink into your body.
Oh, mine's already there.
It's so good.
She's puckered.
It's so good. So for me, it was like, I started it off because I so desperately wanted friends, and then eventually I started seeing pennies from it. You know what I mean? Like $1 here, $1 there, and it was very exciting.
Can I just add one thing?
Yeah.
When you start YouTube, if you're someone who thinks you're gonna make money quick, you're definitely not. It's a process. Like don't use it as a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on YouTube for 6 years, and I just started making some sort of money.
Yeah, this is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cat's Pajamas palette. She's my friend, but I also really like, I use this palette on a daily basis.
She really does.
Like, from the bottom of my heart, I always use like a MAC 217, and I take Bomb Diggity, this little brown. I'm just gonna like blend because this takes forever.
But continue, like Andrew knows. Like,
yeah, like I think that's why we all are such good friends, because I mean, I started before people were even making money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? I did it because I always say, you guys have heard me say this, I want to be the person for other people that I needed when I was like in middle school and high school. I want to be the person that people can go home and like look up to and just like smile and forget about everything. Like, I want to be people's friends.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I just love sharing things about myself and about whatever. And yeah, no, I've been on YouTube for 6 years, and it's just in the past few months started to slightly pick up. But I've stuck with it because, again, I just like sharing. I don't care about
the money.
And that's the thing, like Loey was saying, you start to see pennies, like literally 80 cents, 70 cents.
That's not a figurative. That's like 80 cents here, 80 cents there. Like,
and it will drop. If you like have one video that starts to do remotely well and you make 70 cents, tomorrow it could be estimated revenue of 40 cents. Yeah. Like, until you start consistently making money, it's not stable. It's not. Yeah. But continue, man.
I'm using the same crease color, by the way, and I'm just taking it right under the lower lash line. Lately, I've really been loving a nice hazy lower lash. Look at how bright it gets. Stupid G7X.
It's used to, it's like catching my skin and like, we need brightness.
It's like, what the heck? Is that a ghost?
You know, someone commented on my picture, she is the whitest person I've ever seen.
Okay, that's a bit of an overstatement.
And I'm talking about her skin. But my boyfriend, he's so cute. He calls me Snowflake. And when it's wintertime, he likes to embarrass me. He starts yelling, honey, don't get too far ahead. I'm gonna lose you in the snow.
That is so cute.
And people look like they're like, is that being mean? And I'm like, he just thinks that because he's Italian Portuguese. So he goes out like he drives a convertible. He goes out for like 5 minutes. He comes home, like, were you at the beach?
Yeah.
He's like brown, like golden. Like,
that's so cute though. I love that. Nope. Postmates. I'm gonna do Okie Dokie just on my Okie Dokie. I know, I love Laura. She's so cute. Did you finally get your coffee? Or are you happy?
Wait, quick question. Do you ever have Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Taste how much better this is.
There's no peanuts in this.
I mean, it's just iced coffee. I hope not.
Hailey's definitely allergic to peanuts, if you guys didn't know.
Maybe you hate it. It's fine if you
It's
hate it.
really strong. I can smell it from here.
You know, Tim Hortons has the best iced coffees.
Mood.
But they're really sweet. But it's like a caramel sweet kind of.
I've been
If
tracking.
you're from Canada and you know what I'm talking about, iced cappuccinos from Tim Hortons and like iced coffees, comment down below with like a Canadian flag or something.
That's so
because
cute.
I'm telling you, like, it's the best. When you come to Canada,
I can't wait.
She's had Tim Hortons, but Canadian Tim Hortons
It's
is
different.
Like, it's a new level. And it's so inexpensive.
I'm so excited right now. No, I always have Tim Hortons when I go see my grandparents in Michigan.
But continue, so you started
No,
seeing
yeah,
pennies.
okay, I'm gonna just finish this because I can't talk apparently. I always get like this, like if anyone comes to my live streams, they're like, I'm leaving because like you can't just talk in a sentence. If you can't just walk in a straight line. So I started seeing pennies and I was like, I'm gonna treat this like a full-time job. And I started treating it like a full-time job and I was growing like 10,000 here, 10,000 there. I'd hit around, like, I wanna say I'd hit roughly 40 to 45,000. And I mean like 6-7 months, but I really hustled. Like I was working at Target at the time, and I mean I hustled. So I had slowly been growing, and then I started doing fashion videos, and that's where I really saw it pick up. And the reason that I kept doing YouTube was because I got so passionate. Like I really fell out of love with making beauty videos. I still love makeup, but I fell out of love with making beauty videos. I like doing stuff like this that's more chill, but I don't like having to keep up and like outdo like all of these top beauty gurus in order to get maybe a few clicks. Like I just stopped loving it, but I loved fashion and I kept doing it because I loved stories. So I did it because I wanted friends, and then it became my career, and I've never been happier in my life.
It's funny you say that because I didn't really know the direction my channel was gonna go, and my boyfriend was telling me the other day, he's like, honestly babe, I'm so glad that you're not like a
I'm
makeup
using this thing from Tarte. It's called Top Yacht. It's like a chrome shadow thing.
She loves it.
I love it. I use it every day.
Which like obviously I wouldn't do makeup because look at me, I'm like the most basic person at doing makeup, but he's like, you know, you with like can I talk? He's like, with what you've chosen to do on YouTube, you'll never run out of content. Not even because of like my own stories, because you might run out of those, but like you know, true stories behind certain things and things that go on in the world or traveling to certain locations. It's endless, our possibilities with makeup. Like James Charles was saying, how many times can you do the same makeup look?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I got very bored with makeup very quickly, and I think a lot of people...
need this. I should have bought it yesterday.
We'll grab it. We'll when we go back to Sephora, because we got to go to a different Sephora and go get you that liquid lipstick anyways.
Yeah.
No, I wear this on a daily basis, you guys. So it's like a pressed pigment. Well, it's a pigment that's been pressed back in, and actually, love you so much, Tarte. They have some quality control issues with these. They're supposed to come with a little plastic insert that keeps it pressed down, but some of them don't come with the plastic insert. Again, love you, Tarte, but it's like the sky is blue and it's reality. So I say that a lot, don't I? The sky is blue, and like I use that to like get my point across. That's funny.
You know what else you say a lot? Since the word go.
Since
you
the word
say that
go.
all the time.
That's
Since the
weird.
word go, I do.
Really?
That doesn't even make any sense.
You do.
I haven't
That doesn't even
noticed
make any
that.
sense.
No, she does. She said it like probably 30 times since I got here.
Big mood. I also say big mood a lot. But this one doesn't come with it, so it'll get loose because I travel with it a lot. You have to like press it back down into place, but if you apply it with your fingers, it's like metallic. I love it.
It looks really, really good.
I literally slept in this last night and I woke up and my eye makeup looks like perfect. You know why your highlighter doesn't look like this? Because it's a different formula than the one that you got. This is the dual intensity.
So I bought new makeup yesterday, you guys. And I got this new highlighter. That was Andrew's leg or something.
Ew.
Where's my toe?
Her toe.
I'm gonna work on my brows. They take a while, so you talk about your new makeup, girl.
Okay, it's stuck in here. So, Andrew, I want to hear more questions after. Cause
I actually have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Is it from you or is it from a fan?
It's from me.
Okay.
So a fan. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, so a fan.
Right, yeah. It's actually from a hater. No, what would you guys be doing besides YouTube or music? Like if you had to choose like a normal career.
I don't even want to answer that question. I know that like, it is really pretty.
It looks like so white.
I was gonna say it looks like snow. So she got albatross. We're gonna see if she likes it. If not, she may just return it and we may go get the right formula if you don't like it. Cause like, it was expensive for you not to love it. And if you don't like it, you can
How much
just
was
use
it
my
even?
NARS.
It was a lot, I think.
It was like $32 or something.
Yeah,
like
which
that.
Canadian, like over 40.
So
what would I be doing? I really feel like as corny as this sounds, like my life mission is to help people.
Yeah.
Like I always I value how good my day goes based off of if I make people feel good about themselves or bad about themselves. Like,
yeah.
I really like take that seriously. So I think that I would want to work in like maybe family and children's services.
Yeah.
Or something where I can put my positivity into. I really wanted to be a doctor, but I can't really handle blood or throwing up or anything. So I'd be the best doctor until like that happened. But maybe like a teacher.
Oh, same.
Something like where I can really influence the lives of people.
I thought that I was a good student until I got to college. And
I didn't even know you went to college.
Yeah, I went to college for 2 years. No, like a year. Like a year and some change. And I realized in college that I'm not that good of a student. I completely finished one of my brows. So I filled them in with Anastasia Brow Wiz. And then I take this brow box from Urban Decay. It's the Gwen Stefani one, but you can just get the one in light. It's literally the same. I take the lighter color and I fill into about my arch. And then I take the darker color on the very outer corner. Can you see the difference?
I can.
It makes them fluffy. I don't know. I just love how it looks. So I'm just going to do that. But we were like talking for a second about like, you know, like what it would be like without YouTube. And like, I don't want this to get super dark, so I'm not gonna get very detailed. But I don't really know I mean, I know I would have a job. Like, I know I would be okay without YouTube. It's not that like, without YouTube, I would be jobless and like, you know, yada, 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 or I would be sad. Like, I think that without YouTube, I would be in a very dark place because a lot of the times I have gone through a lot in my life. And my responsibility to my subscribers is what gets me out of bed some days. So
I can relate to
when
that.
I mean, I feel like this comes from both of us. Like when I say that I love you guys and when I say like you guys are like my family and you guys are like my friends, it's not like it's not like a rehearsed like act. It's like you keep me alive some days. And I think that that's a really powerful thing. And if I didn't have that, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know what it would be like, you know?
It's funny because, like you said, like you'll say, you know, I love you guys so much and whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen people who have said on the internet, I love you guys so much. And I've seen them at events and in public. And they couldn't even be bothered to go say hi to fans waiting for them. From like, I know both of us are like this. It is like the most amazing feeling to have that support because we went through so much where we felt worthless. Yeah. And to have people remind you daily like how valued you are and they'll miss us if we don't post a video. Yeah. It's so motivating.
I'm gonna do blushes. Just Papa Don't Peach from
I'm gonna move on now. You gave me this.
Anyways. Too. Oh, did I? Do you love it?
I do. Look, it's that pan.
Oh my God, look at you go, girl.
This is the Hoola Benefit bronzer.
I think I have another one if you want to back up. Andrew, that was a really good question. Sorry, it got kind of dark.
Cool. Okay. If you could both investigate any paranormal location in the world together, where would you go? Also, you have to bring Andrew, they said.
I think he just added that. No, I'm kidding.
No, that literally says it, I swear.
The Paris catacombs.
Okay, I just want to go to the fairy forest in Ireland.
Okay, let's just do like a little like European tour because I think that I want to go to the Paris catacombs so bad.
I don't even really know what that is though.
It's like these tunnels that are under like the streets of Paris and they're filled with bodies, Hailey. Like you can't even go into most of it. You can go on tours, but there's just bodies everywhere. It's like the catacombs that are under the streets of Paris. It's the movie, we have to watch As Above, So Below. It's one of my favorite scary movies.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but...
we have to watch Shutter Island tonight too though.
Yeah, I told her she'll love Shutter Island. She's never seen it.
Oh, every time that I put on my blush, I just like lightly blend with my bronzer too. And then I'm just gonna go right under.
So the reason that I would want to go to like the fairy forest in Ireland is because Ireland is said to be one of the most magical places in the world.
Really?
And I believe in like all of like the mystical creatures and stuff, the elementals, the elementaries, all that. And I feel like we're so magical when we're all together that we might experience something mystical like that.
You know, something I never said online, Hailey, is one day we were talking about fairies and I know I told you this and I swear to God I thought I saw one. Just like a little like dancing light just around like some pretty things
so
I had
how
set
adults
out.
see fairies, I've never really, I need to do a follow-up video on fairies and gnomes. how adults see fairies is like sparkles in the air.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, Andrew and I have experienced that multiple times.
Yeah,
You're about
we
to
won't
say.
even get far into that, but me and Loey had a night, like, an extreme.
We also, like, one night, I think I told you about this, but one night, I don't think Andrew and I have ever even talked about this online, but we were talking about my dad, and this little blue light was dancing around this, like, boat that he had been given when he was like a kid that I had set up in my apartment at the time, and it was like the coolest thing in the world. We were both like, is that real? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and do highlight. Lately I've been using the NARS palette. I've been using it.
I'm obsessed with it.
It's discontinued and it sucks. I've dropped it so many times. The colors, like if I tipped this, they would all come out. I use this shade and this shade. I kind of mix them together. I wish I had something comparable, because like, okay, just give this a second.
Wow.
What does she do? You can't overdo this highlight either. I think that that's what I love.
This is without a ring light, you guys. We don't have a ring light.
Yeah, we're just like in front of natural lighting. So like, that's crazy. It makes you look like literally like you are a glowing goddess or god. I'm just gonna pop that there.
So I like to like kind of like, what's that word? Buff out my contour, just because I'm so pale.
It just like looks better as like bronziness.
That's what I mean, rather than like a cut.
Yeah,
it's because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a beauty guru. I never want to go over the top, so I like to just do a very natural contour, and that's kind of how I go about it.
I am setting my brows right now. I'm just using a clear brow gel from Anastasia, and I like to really brush these hairs up and then like kind of like tame down that end. But like, look at how fluffy they are. My brows have come such a long way. I'm obsessed with the way that I've been doing them lately. That's it for my base makeup. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner, and then I'll probably set my face before I do my lashes. Andrew, did you have any other questions?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different questions, and I'm gonna ask just kind of like a general one for all of it.
Okay.
Basically, like, where do you see you guys? Hold on.
Big mood.
Basically, like, where people are asking where you guys see yourselves in 5 years / do you guys see yourselves doing anything big together in the future?
Oh, that's a good question.
People are asking if, tours are haunted tours maybe.
I would love to go on tour. That's something I'd really like. As far as career with you, like things that I'd like to do with you is like go on tour, maybe start a particular series on our channel, some of the things that we've been talking about.
Right.
Also, like other things that I think we'll probably never say online, because we would never want anyone to copy us.
That's what I mean. That's why I said like the things we've been talking about. Also, in 5 years personally, I really want to write a book. I would like to do, more of like series type things on my channel, like high quality with like a cameraman, kind of like Shane.
My eyes coffee, I think.
Oh my god, sorry. I thought I heard like a step back there. Sorry, Hailey.
So that's kind of like something I would like to do. Maybe I'd like to like be close to getting engaged.
Oh, big mood sister.
And in the next like 5 to 10 years, I think close to 30s, I'd like to have kids.
Oh my god, that's crazy. 5 to 10 years. Wow, we will be in our 30s. I will be in my
5 years, I'll be 27.
5 years, I will be 30.
I'll be 32. Oh my god.
Not like 32, like the number 32. He'll be 30 as well. You know what I mean? Awesome. I'm taking this lighter highlight and just popping it on the inner corner. I just really love the way that it looks. I'm gonna give that a second to dry down before I set my face.
Answer the question while it dries.
So where I see myself in 5 to 10 years is, in terms of a career with you, I agree with everything you said. Plus we've talked about so much. Hailey and I like have so many things that we want to do together, like big projects that we want to do together. Like her grandmother believes that we are starseeds, and we're gonna do a video on that whenever I come to Canada
with my grandma, because you guys love her.
We love a good grams.
I keep forgetting this isn't my channel because you guys love her. These are Loey's fans.
She's literally like my second grandmother. I love her so much. So I see myself doing huge things with you, is that first part.
Yes.
But also in terms of like my career on YouTube, I want to like, I've had a lot of people try to tell me like what I can and can't do, and I feel like a lot of brands think that I've come to a crossroads where I either have to pick fashion or scary stuff or beauty, and I don't. I'm gonna keep doing everything that I want to do. I really want...
Sorry, I said wow, that's dark.
Oh, it is dark. Are you gonna keep it, you think?
I'm gonna see how it looks when it's done, but continue.
I want to write another book, and I actually have started writing another book. It's a compilation, or it's a collection of short stories. Some based on like true events in my life, and some, they're like a lot like the stories that I read on Reddit No Sleep. But I've been writing those for a while, and I'll just like have an idea sometimes and I'll just jot it down and then I'll work on it for a day or two or longer. There are some stories I've started and haven't even finished, so I want to release another book. I really want to get into acting, but that's like kind of outside of YouTube, so I don't know if that'll happen. I took some acting courses last fall.
Oh yeah, because like I want to do music and acting, but I didn't even say that because I feel like I've done that for years. So, like it doesn't seem like a new thing for me, but I want to continue to do it, you know?
Right.
Wow, I look like, wow, it's dark.
It's pretty, but do you want to keep it on?
I don't know yet.
Maybe you could put a little bit of your usual lipstick in the center to lighten it, you know? So Hailey's trying out a new liquid lipstick, by the way. It's from Anastasia. She was gonna get the one that I wear every day, but they were out. So I really want to keep doing that. And in terms of my personal life, I'm a brick wall, so good luck figuring that out when I do. I'm gonna go ahead and set my makeup off with Too Faced. It's Hangover 3-in-1. I like to do this first because I have very dry skin and this much powder tends to dry me out, so I like to do that first. Then I like to follow up with Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Hailey is trying to get the perfect lip concoction right now. She tried out that new lipstick and she's also trying one of mine just to see if we can lighten the color. But I wanted to talk really quickly about my lashes. I did the first one off camera. I'm going to do the other one too. I use the Ardell Demi Wispies on, the Demi Wispies on nearly a daily basis. I think that they look so full and so pretty without being like, one time like I was working out with somebody and they were like, are those like growing out of your face? I'm very confused. How do they do that? They don't look natural, I think, but I do think that they look not crazy. I love cheap lashes. Anyways, I'm gonna do my other lash and then I'll come back and I'll do my lips and then we'll be done.
Look guys, you're in the video. Say hi to our video.
That's so cute. Hailey went live just while I was finishing my lashes because we're so obsessed with you guys. We just want to talk to you forever.
Oh my gosh, look at the contrast.
That's crazy, girl.
Okay, we'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll live again soon. Say bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
See how he ignores us? Okay. Bye guys, we love
Bye.
you. It won't end.
Oh god. I'm using Kylie Cosmetics Candy K lipstick. I use it on like a daily basis. It is my favorite lip liner of all time. It goes under pretty much everything. I feel like it just kind of looks like my lips, but better.
Mood. I'm gonna try out my NARS highlighter in Albatross and I'm really excited. Let's see.
I hope you like it. Wait, let me see. It's pretty. I just feel like it doesn't do what that other highlighter does.
I feel like we kind of have to cake. Oh, but look.
It does look really good on camera. Wow, it does look really pretty on camera.
I feel like it needs more layers than the other one does. But I'm kind of also loving it.
It's such a pretty gold. It really, like in person, it looks very, not natural, but it looks like you, yeah, in person, it looks like you're just glowing from within. You know what I mean? But on camera.
I'm gonna keep it because I still want to buy the one that you have. If I'm not the one you have exactly, but close to it. But just to have options, you know?
Big mood.
Like on camera, this is popping.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Like super duper pretty. Oh, I'm gonna steal my lipstick back. Wait, where'd it go?
Oh, shit.
I mean, oh shoot.
Thank you.
Wait, did you ever watch Shiitake Mushrooms? If you don't know what that is, then...
Oh, it's from Spy Kids, right? Yes! Oh my god, Christian and I used to look at each other and we go, oh shit, Shiitake mushrooms. Christian was so obsessed with Spy Kids, it's unreal. I'm using Anastasia's Crush liquid lipstick. I think that previously I gave you guys the wrong info. Like, people always ask me what my lip is, and almost on a daily basis it's this combo. I just don't like wearing anything else anymore. But Crush is my favorite.
And I'm just throwing on a little bit of the...
Big mood. Tag yourself. I am Hailey's palette hitting the floor and shattering.
Didn't shatter. I'm using the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow, kind of a little bit of the blush, and I'm just dabbing it on my apples of my cheeks. And guys, I'm like done. That's it. That's all.
Me too.
Bada bing.
We're gonna go do our hair and then we will be right back. Okay, you guys, this is our final look of today. These are our everyday makeup routines. I feel like, Hailey, really the only thing that might change for you is that your lip color changes.
Yeah, normally I do more of like a neutral, nude, kind of pinkish, lip color. I just wanted to try this one out, but everything else is how I do my makeup to film.
Yeah, these are like our favorite products, our favorite techniques, everything like that. We had a lot of fun doing this.
We really did.
If you guys want like a second round, definitely let us know in the comments down below. We're a little shook right now. The energy's a little bit different. We just found out that we talked about Dear David in this video and then got the news that it is becoming a movie. So we're a little shook.
There's that.
There's that. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, but especially subscribe to my sister, Hailey Reese, if you haven't already. Oh, we're just gonna headbutt the crap out of each other. It's fine. I love you, she says, if she beats me. Anyways, I love you guys. We love you guys. We will see you in our next video.
Oh, and also sorry if I sucked at makeup. Bye. Bye.